Alright YouTubers, this is day 19, video every day in October. It is IJ Van Diesel, Corey's with me again, and this is a deck profile, the one I told you about yesterday, that I was going to do yesterday, but I switched to today. This is the deck for regionals right here. This is the Greninja Break deck that I'm going to be using if I decide to play in regionals. I got it separated by Pokemon supporters, and then trainers, and then energy. So we're going to start with the basic line, the main attackers. I play a 4-4-4-3 line, which is 4 Froakie, 4 Frogadier, 4 Greninja. I have the Shadow Stitching kind of Greninja. The fact of this one being better than the one that had the ability, but I do like the ability one too. Shadow Stitching, if you don't know, until the end of your opponent's next turn, each Pokemon your opponent has in play, hand or discard pile has no abilities. And then Moonlight Slash is 60 damage, and you can take a water energy back from him, add it to your hand, and do 20 more. And of course, the last but not least, the big boys. 3 Greninja Break. The Greninja Break is good. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see. The Greninja Break is really, really good for this deck. What it does, Giant Water Shuriken, of course, allows you to... Sorry for the shaky camera, I had to change the angle for you. Giant Water Shuriken, you discard a water energy from your hand, do 60 damage to an opponent's Pokemon. It does not have to be the active, so that's a good thing. I play the Frogadier, obviously, for the water duplicates. Helps me get out Greninja much faster, to help get out Break much faster. Froakie, in case I don't have the Frogadier directly on hand after I play one. I'm tempting to hopefully go 1 Froakie into Frogadier and then hopefully take it that way. But most of the time, with water duplicates, if one does happen to be prized, I have Froakie ready to go for that. Next Pokemon I have is a 2-2 line. Remoraid here. And its evolved form, Octillery. 2-2 line. The fact of having Abysmal Hand for Octillery is a big thing for me. That way, I don't have to really worry about using Sycamore or anything like that, even though I do play it in the deck. But Abysmal Hand is a great idea. It allows me to get up to 5, draw till my hand is 5. And basically, I really wouldn't use this for attacking. I'd only use this for the ability. That way, if I can get a water energy from the draw, and Greninja breaks out, I can easily just go into Shuriken. So that's that line. I play Lapras in here for the fact of the errand running. To get the trainer cards, I play 2 of them. The errand running allows me to get a trainer card from my deck, put it into my hand, shuffle a deck afterwards. That's mainly the only reason why I'd have it. That and the fact that 120 HP, you can't beat that. Another one that's 120 that I played 2 of in the last Pokemon, go down a little bit more, is Articuno. The 2 of the ancient trait Articuno, to be more exact. This way, of course, the ability of the Articuno is if you knock out a Pokemon with this card, with this Articuno, you take an extra prize. So basically that means if you can knock out 2 EXs in the game, you'll win the game. Because you'll be taking 3 prize cards instead of 2. And if it's a basic, you're treating it like an EX by taking 2 prizes instead of 1. That's a really good backup idea. So those are the Pokemon I'll be playing. Trainer cards and well, trainer supporter and trainer item. Starting out with the supporters, you know, I gotta play at least 3 of them. Professor Sycamore. In case I don't get an Octillery, I can now have a chance to draw for 1. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, and it's, I think, a common trainer staple in the deck. Also, I run 2 of these. Lysander. Because why not? change up an opponent's active with a bench, knock that out with Giant Water Shuriken, or Shuriken and Moonlight Slash. Just get it gone. Easy enough to do with this right here. And since a lot of Greninja deck breaks that I've played over the past couple days, I've played Jirachi, easy kill. Don't ask me why. I also played 2 Wally. The main reason for the Wally, I really want to get a Pokemon that can evolve, such as Greninja or Greninja Break, or something along that line. So if I can get them to out with Wally, bada bing, bada boom. And you can see one is a reverse from the Generation set. Since Generation is legal in the format that includes Standard, I can play it. The next trainer card I play I think 2 of them, I do, is Pokemon Ranger. Me and my friend Bossman D have officially figured out that this card is the killer of Seismitoad. It can also be the killer of you, if you don't play it right. Of course, Pokemon Ranger's effect is remove all effects on each player and his or her Pokemon. So if I have the Greninja, I'm kind of screwed. But at the same time, if you're playing a Seismitoad and I just played the Ranger, guess what? You're now screwed. Your Crushing Hammer item lock idea is gone. Everyone knows Seismitoad decks play Crushing Hammer, and it pisses people off because of the item lock restriction. Ranger just helps it. The item cards, starting out with 3 of these. Trainer's Mail. Allows me to look at the top 4 cards of my deck, find a trainer card I find in it, put it to my hand, shuffle afterwards. Good idea in case I need to get the any card I could need for either water energy or a Pokemon in a sense. Speaking of getting water energy, I played 2 Professor's Letter. 2 of these. Because I need to get the water energy. The water energy is key. Water Shuriken, that's what my main deck revolves around. And it's not a bad idea to get 2 basics for one of these. And not have to discard anything. I play 3 of the next card, and I'm not afraid to say that I do. It is Versus Seeker. VS Seeker, guys. Why Versus Seeker? Because I want to get supporters back, such as Lysander or Wally. This card will allow me to do that. That way it can help out make. That way it can help me make an easier time to knock out an opponent's Pokemon to help me get the prize cards I'm gonna need to do something in the game. 3 of these, definitely a mandatory idea if you're gonna run it in expanded form. Actually, I think it is standard too, because I believe it was reprinted. These actually all come from a standard set. Oh crap, I'm surprised. Next 3 up. Actually, I'll show you those ones first. That's weird. For damage spread, Bursting Balloon. Okay, I'll put it on. It goes away at the end of your turn. You attack me, however, you're taking 60 damage. Which is easier for me to then go ahead, Water Shuriken and Moonlight Slash on your ass to knock you out. Bam. Done. 3 of these. I play 3 of them for good reason. And even if I have to, I'll put it on Artillery sometimes too. If that's the only basic I have out. I'll show you the 3 after I show you the 1. It's Ultra Ball. I normally play 3 of these. They're gone. I'm limiting down to 1 for a reason. I don't really want to discard my hand too much. The last one of the 3, and I have 2 reverse hollows of it, is Great Ball. Top 7 cards of your hand, of your deck, find a Pokemon, put it into your hand, shuffle after. Good card to have in the deck. I don't have to discard any cards like I do for the Ultra Ball, and I have these right here to help get anything I could need to help setup go by ultra quick. So I play 3 of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a new record for me, I think, in the energy department. And it's kind of funny, so I'll actually show you. I play 5 of the original Water Energy, and the other 8 are from the Generation set. The other 8 look like this. Let's recap. 5 of these. 5 of these. 8 of this. I don't know. But I did try before, when I first started playing this deck, the Splash Energy and the DCEs. I don't recommend putting them in. And if you've noticed, this deck does not have a Talonflame in it, because I do not like the idea for shoving 4 Talonflames in your deck and making the deck somewhat useless. Well, not the deck, but the card overall. Greninja Break's main idea for World Championships, he was looking for a Talonflame to play in the deck, and I mentioned this, I think, in another one of my videos. I think day 8. Talonflame's a Stage 2 Pokemon. It's the evolved form of Fetchlander, which is the Stage 1 evolved form of Fetchling. And its main ability, it's a colorless Pokemon. Its main ability was, you can play this as a basic Pokemon if you open it in your first hand. So if you draw it in your first hand, you can play it out as a basic. That's not bad, but the fact that you're playing it in there, 4 of them, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of them in the deck, weighs the deck down a little bit. Because then if you do happen to get it, wow, now you got a Talonflame or 2 or 3 that you can't even use. So you might as well just use them as Ultra Ball bait, which, right there, who knows? The biggest problem I have with the Talonflames also is if you can't get it out, because let's say a couple of them are prized too. You have a better chance of prizing at least 2 of your Talonflames most of the time, because you're playing 4 of them. You're lucky if you can get 1 of them out. You really, really are. But yeah, this is my Greninja deck. It is the deck I'll be playing at Worlds. Not Worlds, Jesus, help me out here. Regionals. Pokemon Regionals. I cannot wait. It'll be so much fun. The question of the day is, do you play, and what's your deck? And what is your least favorite card or deck to play against? Preferably mine is Seismitoad. For a big reason. And that reason, item lock. I told you in the beginning. But I found a counter around that with Ranger. Okay? So don't think that I know what I'm not doing here. Because I do. I know what I'm doing. I'm shuffling the deck now because it's really, really messed up. It took me a while to separate everything. But yeah, like I said, if you play the game, let me know. Tell me what your deck is. And guys, send me questions. I only have 1 person. I need more. You know I love you guys. I will answer any question you throw out. Of course, you know the idea. Like and subscribe to the video. Y'all know how it's done. I don't need to say it anymore. I say it all the time. It gets old. And I'm getting kind of tired of saying it. The next deck I'm probably going to be deck profiling is my Eradicate Break deck. That does have a proxy in it of Eradicate Break itself. But other than that, it's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Alright. Thanks, guys. I will talk to you in the next video, which will be tomorrow for day number 20. We're getting really close to the end, guys, and I cannot wait. I'll see you tomorrow. And again, I love you. Like and subscribe. See you next time.